Man, this lighting is pretty bad, huh? I don't even know. Yeah, this is pretty bad lighting. Kind of makes this acne thing I got going on look pretty bad on me, too. I hope to record a book video later on. I really hope to. I'm at a burger restaurant here, and surprisingly, they're not that bad. Or the place here is, it's good. You'd be surprised at the quality of some of the burgers and stuff here. So, yeah. Gotta go home in a minute. I don't have much to say right now. I think I could vent, but how open to be about that? Maybe I should just vent. Kind of annoyed that I'm over here. My wife had taken the kids and stuff across town to go to some classes for, for like little ones, toddlers basically. And I was hoping some food would be at home when I got home. Now I know there's some kind of way that somebody will misinterpret that, right? Oh, that's so unfair, it's what, you just want your wife to make food all day or something? I don't know. I mean, I'll cook sometimes too and stuff, but today's like the only day of work that I have like a normal, full, regular-ish day of work, and it'd be nice. I don't really want to stop at the mall per se necessarily. Even to make this video, I'm like, I should just be walking home already and just head home. And I know I'm on here, and I try to think about trying to make like a 5-minute video, and I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how well the audio will come off. Hopefully, it's coming out of the speakers, right? How do I sort of check this mic on? I guess it's on the mic on my headphones. I think I'm supposed to do that before I press record, right? I think I'm supposed to do that before I record. I don't know. So, what else can I really say? I don't know. I like the color of my hair in this lighting, though. I think the lighting's bad, but at least the color of my hair comes out the way I want it to come out. Sometimes my hair just looks really black. I think I worry too much about my hair on these videos. I don't think I'm conceited. I mean, I really don't have like a gorgeous hairline or anything like that. I don't think I've lost any hair like in my 30s, but nevertheless, I just always kind of had this hairline. I don't really know what else to say. Really, I don't know what else to say. All I can say is making these videos does provide me with a bit more comfort and whatnot in talking online on the videos that matter more to me. In the fact that by making these, and there's a potential that any random person can see these, that in that sense, you know that I am growing more comfortable in making these and just speaking, because gosh, do I hate that I might say something kind of goofy, like if I said, oh, I wish that food would be home, I message my wife and I tell her, oh, I'm gonna go to Paris Baguette, and then she says, oh, can you also go to 700cc? And I'm like, yeah. And then I ask her, okay, what's going to be for dinner? Because I kind of ranted about something about work and like a family group chat kind of. And then, but then I asked, well, then what's going to be for dinner? And she says, the soup. I said, well, I don't think there's enough leftovers soup for all of us, right? I think there's like enough for like 1 or 2 people. I don't think it's enough for like, me, my wife, my mother-in-law, a 4-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. I don't think there's enough for all of us left over, I mean, I'll drink a bit of soup, and yeah, I'm starting to say drink soup instead of eat soup. I mean, I'll drink a bit of soup, but it's not enough, So now I'm over here, and this video is about 4 minutes long, so I think I've made this long enough. I'll upload it whenever I get home. Just push next. But it does make me more relaxed in the concept of making videos and making content or whatever like that may be, I hope I get time for this whenever I go home. I swear I'm just gonna get stuck just babysitting, and don't misunderstand me in a sense. I love my kids. I should spend more time with them. I mean, I should spend all that time with them, and I do give my kids plenty of affection and all that, but I got a few things I need to do, and I wish in a sense, because do you guys ever feel like with your spouse, if you're married, or maybe you're not married, I don't know, maybe you're like in a serious relationship, that it's like the only job you're allowed to have is just the conventional 9-to-5 job. And if you want to build something, you want to have something. Because I think I keep repeating these sentences over and over again, but I think I have a vision. about how literature can help all of our lives. And I saw this video a few days ago about like, do booktubers even like read what they make? But the guy was sort of responding to a librarian. But then what I could respond to him based on that librarian, maybe I should watch her video directly also. Maybe I should do that. And it's like, we need to focus on what we need to do, not on something negative. And this is what I might like about some people, like let's say Louis Rossman, or even Eric July, I believe. Is like, so we spend years complaining, but now how about years of solution? And so a solution to the complaining about right to repair, or about the comic book industry is make your own. And to me, I'm not a great reader, but I wish I could come up with millions of other combinations of saying this, but I've done decently at book clubs and similar things, writing groups, book clubs, talking about writing in various other groups and stuff. And how could these concepts be built to last, to expand? So what could we make of that? And just to see what possibility there is there. And I'm confident that there is a possibility there, and that we can like that if we're reciprocal. So these videos I'm making, this is purely selfish in a sense. When I see that I get 5 views on one of these, I'm like, wow, that's amazing, because I just expect 0. And I hope that also, as I speak as candidly as I can to improve this, I'm not that candid, because some random person may see this and I might make a fool of myself. And I am very conscientious of that. Is that the right word? Whereas maybe I shouldn't be, but I still am. But it's a practice, it's a process. But I do believe that though I could be good at talk about literature and how that helps us, but we should not necessarily critique if others are not engaging in literature. We ourselves should just engage and encourage others to engage. Make the solution that we all engage together, rather than individually complain about others not doing it. Instead of creating that cycle, that loop. Oh yeah, they're not doing it, and you're not doing it, and they're not doing it, and I'm not doing it. But a concept could be, how do we properly engage and create community with that? And that is an effort that I think is worthwhile. And no, I'm not the most well-read person, but I've been trying to make a video for a week now, and the video would just be on a 10-page story. So I've been stuck on this one 10-page story for a week, and that's how it goes. But hopefully I can make that video, and me making this too long is going to keep me from making that. So that's all I can say for now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.